Iran. Coronavirus fatalities in 318 cities exceeds 41,700. The People's Mujahedin Organization of Iran announced on Friday that the coronavirus death toll in 318 cities in Iran had surpassed 41,700. Amid coronavirus crisis, in fear of the people's uprising, arrests of youth, students and supporters of the MEK and their families, and lengthy prison sentences for political prisoners continue. Mrs. Maryam Rajavi, the President-elect of the National Council of Resistance of Iran, again urged international delegations to visit Iran's prisons and called on the Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in Iran to meet with the political prisoners. Iran's regime secretly executes a political prisoner. After 4 days of disappearance of political prisoner Hedayat Abdollahpur, the assistant prosecutor told his wife to look for him in the cemetery. Political prisoner Hedayat Abdollahpur, detained in the Central Prison of Urmia, had been transferred to an unknown location. On Tuesday, when his wife followed up on his whereabouts from the warden of the Urmia prison, she was told that forces of the RGC intelligence had transferred him out of the prison and that she must go to the bearer of implementation of the verdicts. When the family inquires about Mr. Abdollahpur from the Revolutionary Court, the assistant prosecutor threatens them. He told Mrs. Abdollahpur, "The Department of Intelligence will not answer you. You would better look for him in the cemetery." Iran's regime seals 77,000 stores in Ramadan despite job crisis. Iran regime's police have sealed shut and reprimanded more than 77,000 stores and restaurants during Ramadan for failing to observe Ramadan customs despite the growing unemployment crisis in the country. In the last 20 days, nearly 3,500 shops and restaurants have been sealed shut only for selling food during the day in Ramadan. Police spokesperson Ahmad Nourian said on May 10 that the police had reprimanded more than 52,000 shops during the first half of Ramadan and that 13,343 shop owners were forced to give pledge to follow Ramadan custom. In addition to this, 8,257 stores received warnings. The closure of the stores by the police for so-called religious reasons poses a serious threat to the employment and income of thousands of Iranians and will exacerbate the unemployment crisis in Iran.